It's your boy Soldier Boy. I want to congratulate Antonio Bryce and Cannon White on passing 50,000 in sales for their comic book series brand in Indigo. You already know what it is, man. Indiegogo that's lit. Bow.
What's going on, everybody? It's Antonio from Ikari Press. We're on the Indiegogo, $61,746. Santana Baby Triple Cover Pack is, of course, still ongoing. If you want it, head on over to Indiegogo or just type in IkariPress.com. It'll take you right there. Link, of course, is in the description. All right, we're on TMZ now. Michael Jackson jewelry shopping for James Safechuck in 80 surveillance footage. Michael Jackson put on a cheap disguise to go shopping for jewelry with a young boy back in 1989. And it turns out the child was James Safechuck. Surveillance video from a Zales in Simi Valley showed Jackson wearing a costume that included a phony mustache, fake teeth, and a wig. Security thought he looked suspicious and actually stopped Jackson, thinking he was going to rob the store. Several media outlets covered the story back then because it was Michael Jackson getting questioned as a potential thief. I actually remember this story. TMZ has confirmed the boy in the video was James Safechuck. No one knew that at the time, and the child was barely mentioned in any of the reports about Jackson being stopped by the security. A report from when the story first broke said Jackson only purchased toys and some sunglasses that day. It's interesting because in the HBO documentary Leaving Neverland, James Safechuck talks about the quote engagement ring he says Jackson bought for him. We're told the purchase didn't happen during this trip to the store. It was previously unknown. This famous vid included Jackson in the act of trying, though, allegedly. All right, and they actually have, let me pull it up here. See, can we get this thing to play? Okay. And there's Michael Jackson. Hee hee. All right. Oh my. And there is James Safechuck. Whew, man, these folks over at TMZ ain't playing. But that was actually when I watched the Leaving Neverland documentary. That was one of the things that I found the most creepy. Um, and some people got mad at me because I talked about the fact that James Safechuck kind of talked like he still had feelings or regrets about Michael Jackson, like it was a real relationship or whatever. He was talking about it like it was an ex-girlfriend or something. And they had that scene where because he had more than one thing. He had like a little box of jewelry and, little trinkets. And apparently all that stuff, or at least in the documentary, he was claiming that these gifts came from Michael Jackson. And I was like, why the hell you still got all these rings and stuff? I would have got rid of that. I wouldn't ever want to look at that stuff again. But here he is in the movie. It's like, yeah, he gave me this, and we got engaged and did a wedding ceremony and all this kind of thing. Talking about they wrote pledges out to said pledges to each other. I mean, it was you know, Leaving Neverland again. That was a horror show to me. It was definitely uh, eye opening, and I know some people. People are like, no, it's a lie. Everything was lies. Some things were the truth. Whatever you think, there's the footage. Now, obviously, that is not footage of someone doing something illegal. He's just jewelry shopping. Because that was another thing that James said, that when he would go jewelry shopping with Michael, Michael would pretend that he was shopping for a girl. And then, he's a child with small hands. And so he'd be like, oh, your hands are about her size. Let me use you to figure out if the ring is the right size. And so they would play it off like that. That's the story that James told in the Leaving Neverland documentary. Obviously, let's talk about it, guys. I want to know what you guys think. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap this video up. And if you want to reach out to me, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and right here on this YouTube channel. Everywhere is at Ikari Press. And if you type in IkariPress.com, it will take you directly to my Indiegogo campaign for my comic book series brand with the phenomenal Kanan White. We're on Teespring. We're on Amazon.com. The links to those are in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm out.